How do you make sure that you're not losing money on shipping? How do you actually go ahead and get your shipping labels? Well, if you're having any of these questions or other questions as you launch your Shopify store, then you're definitely in the right place. So, whether you're just starting up or maybe you're scaling up, we're going to teach you how to ship confidently. So today I'm going to walk you through a super in-depth guide to getting set up with shipping on Shopify. And this is definitely beginner friendly, so let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. And if you are new here, welcome to Learn with Shopify. My name is Michelle. I am a creative strategist and I am your host for today's video. Okay, so if you're new here, Learn with Shopify is a channel that is dedicated to helping you start, run, and grow your online business. So if you are an entrepreneur, definitely consider subscribing. And by that same token, I want to know what you guys want to learn. I want to make sure that I am providing as much value for you guys. So if you have any burning questions or ideas for topics that you want to be answered, make sure that you are leaving it in the comment section and we will do our best to film those videos for you. We want to make sure that we are giving you the most value possible. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I just want to show you something super quick. So in my Shopify dashboard, it looks like I have an order that just came in. So I'm ready to ship it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the order, then I'm going to click create shipping label, print shipping label, and then this is what my label will actually look like. After I print it, I'm going to attach it to my box, and then I'm just going to drop it in a mailbox around the corner, and then that is pretty much it. So there you go. I mean, I didn't need to go to a post office. I didn't need to install any like third-party shipping app. I literally did this in under 2 minutes using Shopify shipping. Some of the main benefits of Shopify shipping are, first and foremost, you're getting a discounted rate. So you can save up to 52% on Canada Post shipping rates, which is amazing. Secondly, you guys just saw it here, but you can fulfill orders a lot faster. So you can buy and print your shipping labels in Shopify, and you're basically just skipping the line at the post office. And third of all, you can manage it all in one place. So you really get to simplify your day-to-day and fulfill orders from the same place that you're managing your products, the same place that you're managing your customers and your inventory. So everything is very organized and centralized. Now, if you are wondering how you can do that for yourself, then I'm going to show you how you can get this all set up for yourself. It's not only going to save you a ton of time, but it's also going to save you money in the long run as well. All right, so let's start from the tippy top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our shipping settings in our Shopify backend. So you're gonna start by going to your settings and then you'll hit shipping. So right away, we have different shipping methods. The nice thing about Shopify is that you can do local delivery, you can do local pickup, and then of course you can also ship through the mail. Local packages, I would say, are fairly straightforward to set up, and I know for sure you guys will be able to do that on your own. So today we're really gonna focus on setting up your shipping via mail. So go ahead and click Manage Rates. At the top here, we can see all the products that this shipping rate will apply to. So by default, new products are going to be automatically applied to this profile. Also, while we're here, make sure that you're shipping from the right location, whether that is your house or your warehouse or your office. Make sure that the address is correct. When you click a shipping zone, you are basically defining what the shipping rate will be for a customer that is in a specific part of the world. So you can choose specific countries, you can choose specific continents. I personally just find it easier to choose continents, but I mean, that's just me, and it is definitely gonna depend on what your needs are as a business. So for me, I'm gonna just choose Asia here, and then you can see that this category has now been created. But now we're gonna have to tell Shopify what we're actually gonna charge for shipping to Asia, so you're gonna want to click Add Rate. So you have two options here. You can either set up your own shipping rate, or you can use real-time carrier rates. When you set up your own shipping rate, this is just going to be a flat rate. So here you would indicate how fast the shipment is going to be as well. And this estimation is going to show up for your customers at checkout. So just keep that in mind. And then here you would decide the price. If you are going to set up your shipping rate, you would definitely need to do some research to decide what would be reasonable price-wise. You can also input conditions depending on weight or order price. So for example, if you wanted to offer free shipping on maybe your larger orders, you can do that right over here. And then when we hit done, we're gonna see that these customers can now take advantage of this shipping rate. So the other option that we had was to use carrier rates. So carrier rates are automatically generated in real time. So basically the shipping rate is calculated based on the weight, size, and the destination of the package. I find this to be really convenient. I find it to be super nice as well because this option is going to safeguard you from not, dramatically overcharging or dramatically undercharging for shipping. So for this, you're going to want to choose your carrier, and then you're going to want to choose the service that you're going to make available to your customers. I find that choosing only a few services helps customers not to freeze up at checkout. It's definitely going to reduce the amount of abandoned carts that you have because too much option sometimes can be overwhelming. So what you can do is you can go with a budget-friendly option, and then you can also go with a super speedy option, and that would be a really good place to start. And then down here, you can choose to add a handling fee, but I just want to let you know that this is probably going to increase your abandoned cart rate, so just keep that in mind. If you want to learn even more tips on setting up your Shopify store, we've actually created a free, comprehensive, step-by-step Shopify checklist, and it covers everything that you need to do to set up and start making sales on your Shopify store. Now, trust me, this is going to be so helpful to refer to, so make sure that you're clicking the link in the description box below so that you can claim your free download, and then you can use it as you follow along with this video. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Michelle, not all of my packages are the same. Maybe on the one end you sell bed frames. So in that case, you would need a massive box, right? But on the other end, maybe you sell posters. So in that case, you would need like a rolled up tube, like a little carton. So that is where custom shipping profiles come in. So if we just hit the back button, here we can see that we have a general shipping rate, and that applies to all of our products. But then down here, we also have a custom shipping rate, and we can manage shipping rates on a product by product basis right over here. So from here, we're going to click create a new profile, and we can name this profile, and here it says that customers won't see this. So we're going to call this poster tubes, and then we can add specific products that this new shipping rate would apply to. So yeah, this is super simple. You would just go through the exact same motions that we went through previously. If you have more than one type of a package, like maybe you have a big box and then you have a poster tube, you're also going to want to tell Shopify that these are possible packaging options. So that way, when you get an order, you can choose which packaging you're going to ship in, and then you'll get the most accurate shipping rates. So to do this, go to your dashboard, hit settings, shipping and delivery, and then saved packages, and then you're going to want to click add package, and then you're going to input the details. And that is literally it. You have just set up your Shopify shipping. So let's take a look at how this would actually, look like to a customer, and see how this would actually go down. So for a customer, here's what it would look like. I'm just going to pop into my fake hot sauce store. I'm just going to add something to the cart really quickly. And then here's what checkout looks like. So let's continue on to shipping. So see, now we have the options that we set up. So one of the big questions is always how to know what to charge for shipping. I think you can either raise your prices of your products to cover for your shipping, or you can allow the cost of shipping to eat into your profit margins. So in one case, you're paying, and then in the other case, your customer's paying. I would say a nice happy medium would be to raise your cost of goods just slightly so that both you and your customer are essentially paying for shipping. So to know for certain that you're not losing money on shipping, you're going to want to calculate your costs of goods, maybe factor in your costs for acquiring a customer, and then you're also going to want to include how much it actually costs to run your business. A lot of you are going to have maybe just the cost of a Shopify store, and then you're going to break that into a per unit cost. So if that all just came at you real quick and real fast, I'm going to leave a link to a spreadsheet in the description box for you guys to calculate this for your own business. So you can use the spreadsheet to make sure that you're still making money on your sales. So if you're watching this video, you probably have already signed up for Shopify, but if you're watching this and maybe you're still on the fence, you can get started with a free 14-day trial. You can click the link in the description box to get started with that. But if you're new to Shopify, we also created a video that's going to teach you everything that you need to know to build a Shopify store from scratch. So I will leave a little card right here for you guys, and you can click that and watch that video later to learn more. So you are done. You just learned how to use Shopify shipping in its full capacity. You are ready to go out there and make some sales. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure that you're giving it a thumbs up. That definitely helps our channel. It definitely helps our community grow. And if you aren't already subscribed and you really loved this and thought it was helpful, we have videos just like this dropping every week on how to start, run, and grow your online business. So make sure that you're hitting subscribe so that you're not missing out on any future videos. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.